Hello and welcome to TechLovers TV. This is your TechMate. In this video, I'm going to walk you through iPadOS 18 Beta 1 installation. As you can notice, it came in at a whopping size of 6.51 GB and the footprint could vary depending on different devices. And a word of caution, please make sure those of you are excited to try it out on your devices, back up your device and preferably use a non-primary device. And by the way, I'm going to install this on iPad Pro 11-inch and I'm going to list the set of devices that is supported for iPadOS 18 itself, and you can see there are various devices that are going to be supported. I'm going to install right away and then come back right in a bit. Here you go. Now my device is powered by iPadOS 18 Beta 1. So friends, be aware, this is the early betas, in fact the first beta for iPadOS 18, and therefore expect this to be a little laggy and at places buggy. One more time, for the same reason that I talked about, it could be buggy and laggy, so make sure it will not break your device and therefore preferably try it on a non-primary device after you back up the data. So here we go. So let me click here a few things regarding analytics, etc., and we are all set to take this device for a spin. And let's see what is the newest experience Apple has to offer in terms of iPadOS 18. I'm going to take you through some of the important features that are most exciting and long awaited from Apple, which has leveraged the power of Apple intelligence. So I'll take this for a spin. So if you have not subscribed already to TechLovers TV, please subscribe and give it a big fat thumbs up. Let's get started. First up, let's take a look at the build number. As you can see, the build number is 22A5282M. M at the end is a long way away for the final release. So now let's look at the control panel. So as you can see, this is the new layout of the control panel. So you can see here, you can go page by page for the control panel. This is a unique way of realizing the control panel particular to iPadOS 18 that Apple has given. I don't know if you like it, so please comment and let me know in the comment section how you are liking it. So it gives you a unique way to go ahead and look at the control panels and then resize them and then position them differently. So you can see here, I am just trying to play around to move the items in the control panel here and there, and I can try to resize them. I can move around. So there is animation that is going with this. I'm quite liking the fun part of it, if you like. And also I am noticing that at times it gets laggy and it could be buggy. That is to be expected. This is the first beta. So Apple has done a good job. So far I've not faced any major issues. There are no showstoppers yet, at least for me. But you can see here I can do a little bit of customization and I could go ahead and look at a lot more little later as we go along into the journey. So I'm sure these things are exciting enough in terms of the reimagined control panel by Apple, and let's look at a few other things particularly that you want to look at. The Notes app in particular would be the good way to start. The moment I say 2 plus 10 for example and equal to, and then wait for it to do some magic. Look at this, how Apple is leveraging the AI power to go ahead and do some computations for you. So you can think of doing basic mathematics to start with, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and of course you can go ahead and slightly do a little more complex things like exponentiation. See here, as you speak, I'm showing you 5 square, and of course no points for guessing it right, it is 25. Voila. And notice the output is also similar to my handwriting, so I could go ahead and do some other arithmetic operations like taking logarithm or doing some sine functions, applying sine functions on the data, and it is at the click of a button gives you the output. How good is that? And this is one very big implementation to my mind that Apple has brought to iPad for us to leverage. And moving on, the security is something at the core of what everything Apple does. You can see here, you can secure the app level itself. So it requires, for example, it requires passcode. You can hide and require passcode and cancel. These are some of the options, particularly if you have installed and given device to somebody, you may want to hide the app and also have secured the app by passcode itself. So moving on, so we can look at some customization. This is one other feature that I particularly like and I'm spending time on. So you can see here a lot of the customizations possible. You can make it dark and change the font size or the app itself large or small, and you can select dark, light, and you can do large and small in terms of the display for the app's icons size. And the last option, tinted, which will allow you to drag and drop. I think it's a little laggy at times, but then this gives you can see the gradient of colors changing, and depending on what you like, you could go ahead and actually set that as the custom setting. Friends, which feature you particularly liked? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to us, and I'll see you in my upcoming video. Bye bye. Take care. Cheers.